Hi boys and girls, coming to you live from our classroom today. We're going to start talking in chapter 11 about 3D shapes. And so a 3D shape is just a shape that has dimension. Okay, this is an example of a 3D shape. Because instead of having two dimensions like the flat shapes that we've been doing in chapter 10, now we're going to add another dimension. So before we did length and width, and now we're going to do height or depth. Okay, so a 3D shape is just something that I think of as something that's puffed up, right? So today on your assignment, you're going to be naming 3D shapes. And the way that we name 3D shapes is we name them by their bases. Okay, so for example, this is what we call a triangular prism. Okay, so it has two bases that are both triangles, and then they're connected by three rectangles. Okay, anything that has two bases we call a prism. Okay, if it only has one base, like for example this triangular pyramid, if it just has one base we call it a pyramid, and if it has two bases we call it a prism. Okay, pyramids, like prisms, are also named for their bases. So this would be called a triangular pyramid. Okay? Some other prisms that we have is this would just be called a rectangular prism because it has rectangles as bases and then connected by 4 other rectangles. So that's 6 rectangles total that makes up that shape. Okay, this would be called a pentagonal prism because it has 2 bases that are each a pentagon, and then it's connected on the sides by rectangles. Okay, these side rectangles, boys and girls, those are what we call lateral faces. Okay, so prisms are made up of 2 bases and then lateral faces that connect those sides. Okay, now the way that we make a 3D shape is with what is called a net. Okay, and a net is just basically if we took that 3D shape and we unfolded it, that would make a net. Okay, so that pentagonal prism unfolded flat looks like this, and that's what's called a net. Something that we can fold together to make a shape. Okay, this 3D shape, boys and girls, this is made up of 6 squares. It's a special shape, it's called a cube. Okay, when we pull that apart, the net of the cube would look like this. Now, if you were in school, I would give you a pattern, a flat piece of paper, and we would cut these out and we would fold them together to make our own 3D shapes. But you're going to kind of have to just envision it in your mind. Okay, if you have trouble today, boys and girls, your book, your red book that's at your house is going to be a great resource to you. Okay, use your helps on your homework if you need it. And of course, as always, reach out to your teacher if you need extra help. Okay, bye.